Good morning. Merry Christmas. I'm just getting myself ready, so bear with me. Carla Vision, Merry Christmas to you, girl. Oh, I see Randy's World, William Smith, Barbara Goff, Jim Spencer, Ron Epperson, Carla Vision, and Joshy and Stacy. Everybody say Merry Christmas to everyone. So, I'm probably going to make biscuits, and I'm going to make country ham and red eye gravy. That's probably it, because we're going to have a big Christmas dinner about 3 o'clock. So, anyway, I'm just going to do simple biscuits this morning. I'm even going to use self-rising flour. I need to turn my volume down here. There. These are my dish towels I need to fold. Mr. Grandel Opry is still upstairs, asleep. Can't hire good help these days. One of my daughters got me this in Italy when they went over. They were on a cruise. I love lemons. Okay. Since I don't have anyone to follow me around with the camera, this will just do, won't it? Okay. It's just me and Tommy this morning, so I'll probably eat just a couple cups of flour. Y'all ever watch those women that make their biscuits? And I think it's pretty cool. I've tried it before, but I hadn't done it enough to be comfortable with it. It worked, but they they put a lot more flour in than this. They fill the bowl up pretty much. Then they make a well, And then they just put their ingredients in there and then just start blending it in. And all the flour's not used. The dough just kind of picks up what's needed for the biscuits. And they take it out and make their biscuits. I'm always afraid of messing up my flour that I already have in there. Oh wait, is that still frozen? Yes, okay. Whew. Okay. And I'm not going to use butter this morning. I'm just using the shortening. Already have flour on me. I have to change before Christmas dinner. So you put roughly, probably about a third cup. I'm gonna say that's a third. So, Teresa, why don't you measure? My mother never measured a thing. Oh, while I got this out, I'm gonna kind of get my pan ready. I have a little iron skillet here. So I'm just gonna we're getting greasy all early. No nasty comments, Joshy. Let's see. I'm sorry, I can't keep up with the chat and do this. Trust y'all to be nice. It's bad when you gotta guard one of the moderators. Just playing, Joshy. We love y'all so much. I hope y'all have a wonderful Christmas. And I know those kids are all excited. Okay. My pan's ready to go. So I don't need to put any baking powder, baking soda, salt, anything in here. So all you do is you just take your hand and start mashing through it. Just, you know, get the flour incorporated around little bits of shortening, so your biscuits will have shortening throughout them equally. I don't know all the scientific reasons. That's just what my mama taught me. My mama was such a good cook. I miss her so much. I was going to make maybe just white gravy, country gravy this morning, but I decided, well, we got another big box of country ham day before yesterday, and we still have a big box from last year. So I'm going to, I've got to use some country ham. But I won't be able to use much because it's just us. So I had another little packet in the refrigerator from Quickie Farms, and I'm just going to use that. They have a good ham. I've never made a country ham I didn't like, though. This is old. I just want to bake and watch Christmas movies all day long. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, let me move it down a little bit. I don't know if my head will be in there or not. I don't care. Y'all don't care. The paper, and I didn't even put it on. Okay. So I'm going to put some flour out on the counter. Don't need much. I'm gonna get my buttermilk. just kind of stir it around. Make sure, you know, when you're making biscuits, you know what consistency you need. So I just kind of watch it and keep adding until I'm done. I'm gonna have a little bit more. I hope y'all are all having a wonderful Christmas today, and please stay safe if you're traveling. All of y'all with young kids in the house, I bet they had y'all up early. Ours always did. Mom, Dad, get up. Santa came. Like, window. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump this out here. Oh, and my bowl, I have to show you my bowl. Tommy got me this bowl for Christmas a couple years ago. I saw it and I said, I want that bowl. He got it for me and I just love it so much. I'm always afraid I'm gonna break it, because it's one of those you can break. Okay, so now, ooh, you know what I need to do? I need to turn the oven on. I'm gonna turn it up to about 450. I might cut that back to 400 when I stick them in. I don't know. So I'm just gonna, Mom always said don't handle your biscuits much. And I don't. I'm still just kind of mixing them up, really. And I'm turning them, patting them out a little and then turning. That kind of helps create layers in your biscuit. I'll pat it out again, flip it. Okay. I don't even mess with a dough roller. I have my mama's dough roller here. And it was a gift from my daddy. It was a wedding gift. My daddy knew what he wanted her to be doing, I guess. Cooking, amongst other things. But okay, now I'm going to pat them out. And like I said, it's me and Tommy. It's not many of us. So I'm going to, I guess they're probably, I'm patting them out to about an inch. Because I kind of want them to get up tall. This may be the issue I have, is I don't know where my biscuit cutters are. Tommy's been putting stuff up in my kitchen. And I can't find anything. You know, he's not in the room. I can blame him for everything. But that's what he gets for sleeping in. This is that dough roller Daddy bought my mama for their wedding gift. That would have been in the late 20s maybe? Mid 20s, late 20s? Maybe early 30s. I'm not sure. I should know that. But I love this. I love this. I love it. Love the story. Oh, I hear some movement. I hear movement, y'all. And I hear Bob's. Don't tell him I was talking about him. Yes? So he brought another dog down for me to watch while I'm at breakfast. So he didn't come down. And then he goes back up, takes a shower, and goes back to bed. No, he'll come on down. He'll come on down. Okay. I didn't touch the dogs, but, you know, I'm washing my hands. Because I did touch the gate. Okay. Yeah, I gotta have a drink. No, not that kind of drink. There's some iced tea. I couldn't find my, now this one. I don't want biscuits that little. My kitchen's so topsy-turvy. Well, it's really not good to use. Here it is. A glass, because it has these rounded ends. You want something really sharp edges, but can't find it. So we're just going to use this. I'm going to kind of flour around and cut biscuits. Bad thing about a glass is there's no hole at the top, and your biscuits kind of get stuck in there. So there's our first biscuit. They might not be perfect, but they were made with love. So we'll put that in our pan. It's our first one to go in. And here's another one. I've already greased my pan. And I like to cook my biscuits close together, up around each other, because I like them to get tall. And when they're together, they'll push against each other. They gotta go somewhere, so they'll go up, hopefully. Okay. I think we can get one more out of here. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry I can't keep up with the chat. Larry Harvey. Hi, Larry. Oh, Leslie's here. And Ronnie Crane. Hi. Let's see if I missed anybody else. Y'all say hello to everybody. If we see somebody that's in here that we don't normally see, welcome them, please. So I'm going to mix this up again. I'm going to have to add a little more flour. So, I gotta tell y'all, if we go out to eat, we are just such gravy snobs. I'm not snobby in any way except for homemade gravy. And people just can't make it. I've never seen. Or it's either out of a bag. Why would that even be? I don't get that. But, me, if you're making homemade white gravy, you gotta have some bacon grease and some sausage. I like to have bacon grease because you don't usually get enough grease out of your sausage. But I like to put sausage in my gravy sometimes to make sausage gravy. Okay, so I'm going to pat this out. So I'll probably get a couple more biscuits out of this. So what we have left over, we'll probably just make ham biscuits out of it. I started to say I'll put them in the dressing, but I've kind of already got that mixture somewhat mixed up. I'm going to put a bigger biscuit. No, that'll be fine right there. So we're just going to, I don't know, this might be too big for one more biscuit. So when I'm rolling this around, you You can get it a lot smoother if you use your thumb, you know, when you're rolling it. It's just another thing Mama taught me. I had such a good mama. I think I said that, didn't I? I'm missing her. I miss her on Christmas. Okay, so cut that. It's going to be a big old biscuit. I'm going to put that one in the middle. Okay. Now what I do is I put salted butter on these when they come out of the oven. I have salted butter on my biscuits. See my buttermilk there? I don't have enough really buttermilk in here to keep enough, so I'm going to put it on my hands. And I'm going to pat the tops of my biscuits with. Any way you look at it, I'm just an old country cook. Sorry. I'm apologizing for that. I don't know. Hey, shut up. Sam? This ain't your Christmas show. It's Mama's. He's digging into the floor like a bull and barking at other dogs. Okay. I have everything out of my cabinets because after breakfast, I'm going to start Christmas dinner. Now, I'm going to hold off on putting the biscuits in the oven because I'm going to start with putting some bacon and sausage in the pan. So is anybody traveling right now, or is everybody home? Some people even had Christmas yesterday. I mean, as far as I think put that in the sink. Let's put it right there. Now, well, last time I did this, I don't remember when it was, I kind of introduced y'all to this sausage. We have a couple of local brands here. It's smoked sausage. And Lord, I love it. If you're making gravy too, oh, but see the color? It's kind of a pink. That's from smoking it. And it's so good. This is called, I wonder if you could order that. I bet you could order that. It's Mayo's. Mayo's sausage. And it's made locally here. And then there's another one that's made here too called Jake's. I think it's Jake's. Yeah. So, turn the fire on. And I'm just cutting this, making some couple of patties to cook. Hang on, I've got to go get the bacon out of the refrigerator. Shut up. I lost the bacon, but I found it. Yay. Okay. Now, if you ever make this kind of sausage, you know they smoke it in, I think in this, they wrap it in that cloth. This is a little bit difficult to get out. I usually just slice right into the cloth and then peel it out like that. So there, I got that ready. Now, you open up the bacon. Oof. My hands just aren't strong anymore. Whew, there we go, I got it. Now, so I got that thick bacon. This is hickory smoked. Hear that sizzle? There's our first sizzle. There's turn now. So, when I first moved away from home in college, I wanted some red-eye gravy and bacon. So, I got up one morning and started making it. The red-eye gravy wasn't turning out. I kept so I kept trying it, and Mama's, when she made it, she would put it in a bowl that was kind of like this. It would go up like that, and to me, I've always envisioned that's how it got its name. I've never really looked it up, but when you would see the red-eye gravy in a bowl, you would have the center part that would be like a dark color, like a brownish red, and the outer part on the edges would be clear, and it looked like an eye. So I always thought that's why it was called red-eye gravy, but I don't know. But I'd make it and I'd pour it in the bowl, and it didn't look like that. So I called my mama and I said, I use the coffee, I use, I pour it in the pan after I put my country ham. And she said, do you have any bacon grease in there? And I said, no. She said, you gotta have some bacon grease. I said, in red-eye gravy? And she said, yes. So the world evolves around bacon grease. Just so y'all know that. I mean, it doesn't up north, but it does down here. My mama kept a can of bacon grease on the stove just for seasoning the vegetables. Boy, am I thirsty? I think I'm thirsty now. Way late, but thank you. Okay. My kitchen is going to be a mess, by the way, by the end of the day. Because the closer it gets to dinner time, the more I start throwing and grabbing. And okay. I'll go ahead and put these biscuits in the oven. I'm going to turn them down to about 400. cold paper now. Always like cooking a little variety of meat. Even though it's just me and Tommy. And we won't eat it all, but it'll be on the stove all day. Go ahead and throw some sausage in there. Okay, what's going on in here now? Okay. Loggy Doggy, hello. Merry Christmas. Oh. Kentucky Leisure. Good morning. Merry Christmas. See, I need to plug my computer in because it's dying. Shut up. No. We need to just make our electronics where they just automatically keep a full charge. I'm sure they're coming out with it, or if they haven't already, they probably have. But it's probably so expensive you can't buy it. Okay. There. Now. So y'all know, my mama, I was brought up in restaurants. My mama always worked in restaurants. And every time a new restaurant would open up in the area, they'd try to get my mama to come to work for them. Everybody wanted her pies. This was in Arkansas, 56 Arkansas, Mountain View, Arkansas. She worked at a couple of restaurants in 56, but mainly in Mountain View. You know, Mountain View is the bigger town. 56 only had about 120 something people, probably to this day. And then, but I used to always go to work with her, and they'd put me to work too. And I love cooking to this day. But only for fun, not out of necessity. For my family. I like to cook for the family. Can y'all hear me okay? Ron Epperson did Tommy get my message about the finger picks? Finger picks. Sorry. I would really like to have a set of his picks. I use Nationals. I'm sure he did. I know he's been really busy. He had to work every night this week. That's why he's still in bed. Well, except one. When he comes down, if he comes down while we're still doing this, we'll ask him. Ron, does he have your address? I'm sure he does. I'll check on it and I'll let you know. Y'all see this? They're doing their thing. I gotta get me some more tea. Milo's unsweet. I drink it like water. Don't break a nail, Williams said. Well, they're actually pretty short now. I had them cut off, I guess, right after the wedding. Or before the wedding, I don't know. But anyway, so they're growing back out. My nails are pretty tough, though. They used to tease me, all the guys running camera. There were only two of us girls running camera. And they'd teased us about breaking our fingernails, you know. But we did pretty good. They called us female cameramen. They just wouldn't let it go. Oh, Lord. I was the first female they hired to run a camera at the National Network that was in the multi-camera studio area. You ought to know how that went over. I think they liked me though. We all got along. I wasn't whiny or anything. I did my job. Okay, let me get this bacon out before I burn it. Sorry, I know that was loud. We got the bacon out. Now I'm going to cut into this country ham. I have to use my kitchen scissors. Okay. Kitchen scissor time. So do y'all ever make red eye gravy? Country ham red eye gravy? I wouldn't give it on here, Ron, but just email it to our address for the channel. Tommy were here, he could tell you what that is. It's in the description, I think. Country ham smells so good. Paging Kevin. Hey, if y'all haven't checked out Paging Kevin's channel, they have a boating channel. They watch boats. Are y'all in North Carolina or South Carolina? I always get that mixed up. I'm so sorry I do that. But they catch all kinds of funny stuff. Right now, I think they're running reruns from the summer, so if you get tired of looking at the snow, that's a good place to go. But I'm so glad y'all are here. Merry Christmas. Cheryl King, Merry Christmas. Let's see. All right. Now I'll probably need to take a little of that. That grease out there. Maybe it's okay. sure that country ham, enough of that country ham sticks to the skillet. Sometimes if you have too much grease in there, it doesn't do that too well. But that yumminess that sticks to the skillet, I always use an iron skillet for this. I don't know, because I want it to stick, because that's what makes your red eye gravy. And if it doesn't do that, you're not going to be able to pick up any of that flavor when you pour your coffee in, you know, for the gravy. And I made some coffee. Let me check. Make another cup. Take that sausage out in a little bit. I just want to make sure it's done. I don't want any raw beef. So I'm cooking today for our family. It is, we're having 4 of our kids come over, or, you know, 3 of our kids, and one of them's girlfriend, but it's Lucy and Jake, her husband, and Lloyd, our son, and his girlfriend, Genevieve. Get on the back, see. So, we're hoping they show up. If they don't, we'll have a lot of food then. But I'm making a prime rib roast, and I need to have that sitting out because it needs to get room temperature. And twice baked potatoes, and it's like a corn kind of casserole. It has cream cheese and green chilies and butter in it. It's whole kernel corn with cream cheese, butter, and green chilies. And then you put it in a baking dish and bake it until it's all bubbly. It's so good. Oh yeah. Country ham's doing the trick. Turn these biscuits around because they're rounding on one side a little more. And let me get some butter. I'll just use about half a stick of butter in there. Use my fingers a lot. They're clean. I'm going to microwave this and get it where I can brush the biscuits with it. Put a little extra salt in there. I do use salt and butter, but I just used a little extra salt too. Because I like, did I say I like salted hot biscuits? Yeah, I think I did. Here's our butter. I'll melt it. Turn this fire off because I don't want our yummies in there to learn that it's created. Okay, now, so I'm going to show y'all. See the pan? Okay. That's what you want it to look like. Now, I want you to turn it back on. You want your pan hot. I'm going to start pouring this in. I think that'll be enough. And I just let it kind of cook around there. Made a little extra coffee just in case. I think I'm going to put that in there too. Okay. Oh, it smells good. See there? So good. Okay. Don't ever salt it unless you taste it first. I'm gonna put a little salt in there. Because this country ham. Country ham is salty. Okay. Figure out which bowl I'm going to put this in. I'll put it in this one. I'm going to pour a little bit of that grease back in there. We're almost done, y'all. Okay. Now, we're going to take the biscuits out. Woo! Okay. Show you the biscuits. So can you see them? There. Oops. Now. All right. So, let's look at the bottom. Hope I didn't burn them. Hot. Okay, now, let me find my little brush. I can't find my little brush. Well, I guess I'll just have to do it with this thing. Oh well. This is our salty butter. Wish I had my brush. Oh well. So, I don't know how many of y'all make biscuits and red-eye gravy. I always like knowing how everybody else does it, because somebody else might have a better way. I'm never one to say mine's the end-all say-all way. This is just the way I learned from my mom, and it was always good. When I got up, I couldn't decide, am I going to make, either whipping cream biscuits, and I thought, no, I need to keep this simple. And instead of putting my own soda and salt and baking powder, and I just use self-rising flour. That'll take out a lot of steps for you. Okay, now we're going to pour this gravy in the bowl. So here's the red eye gravy. Now, with this kind of bowl, you can't see what I was telling you about when I was a kid, but you can see the layer on top. That's just a layer of grease. You don't really spoon that out on your biscuit. Well, you can, but, you know. But let me show you what we got here. Let me open up one of these biscuits. Let's do the one we've already been messing with. Let's just pull it apart. Oh, God, that thing's hot. Woo! Oh, mama. Lord have mercy. Okay. See how hot that is? Lord, okay. You just kind of put your biscuit there. And then you just kind of put your gravy on your biscuit. Sorry, I made a mess of my biscuit. It crumbled on me. But anyway, there's some red eye gravy. So when I worked in television and doing cooking shows, at the end of the show, the finished product was called the hero. This would be the hero. So anyway, I think I'm the hero, don't you? But no, the food that you created is called the hero. So I hope y'all enjoyed this and y'all have a wonderful Merry Christmas. Tommy didn't make it down, so I gotta go wake him up. I hear him in the shower. So this plate will be mine. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful, safe Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching me and hanging out with me with my silliness. I know I'm just silly, but I have fun. I love every one of y'all, and take care, and just love your family today, and hug everybody. And well, I'm gonna get teary-eyed, so I'm not gonna go there. So just, I love y'all. Bye.